I'm Pastor Megan Rohrer, and I have been the executive director of a nonprofit called Welcome for the past 10 years in San Francisco. And I have been working for the last 3 years researching the queer history of homeless youth in San Francisco's Tenderloin district with the Gay and Lesbian Historical Society in San Francisco. And then last year, we took that history of those youth from the 60s and how they politically organized themselves. They're thought of as the first gay liberation organization ever. And part of what we did is we took that history and used it kind of like Bible study, but cooler Bible study. That's not about the Bible, it's about queer homeless people in the Tenderloin. And we used the pictures and images and these amazing magazines that were explicitly written about faith and poverty and sex work and drug use, and it was the 60s, so you can imagine how explicit they were. And we used those to interact with queer homeless youth living in the same neighborhood this last year, and they wrote responses and artwork and recreated a lot of the political activism. So we'll start with a video that is the first recorded voices of these youth. They kind of were known as a group of people who existed. If you've seen the movie Screaming Queens, they're kind of featured in that as having the Compton's cafeteria riot, which was a couple years before Stonewall. So this is the first kind of recorded stories of these youth, but we interviewed them as adults. So this is their version of what happened in the 60s.